So we're going to call the doc. The doc wants to say a few words. And obviously, those of you who know the doc, he gives us a little lessons on Italians, famous Italians, or anything religious, especially toward the holidays. But he has something really cool about the 12 days of Christmas. I thought maybe he could share with you. And
There's a story behind that too, huh?
Yeah. Let's see if-
Hey guys,
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Dottore.
What's going on?
how you doing?
Good.
You hooking me up? You got me in?
Yep, you're on.
What's up, Doc?
Freddie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Is that, I'm watching the show. What am I on a 10-second?
No, you gotta lower the volume on your show. You gotta listen to us. You're on a delay.
Oh, I'm on a delay.
Yeah, lower the
I'm
volume.
here, man. What's going on?
Lower the volume. Lower the volume.
On your device.
I lowered the volume.
All right, can you-
Okay.
Go ahead.
Listen, every time when I'm on the show, I always have something to say about Italians.
Yeah.
And for Christmas, it's going to be a little bit more about Catholics because the Italians were mostly Catholic, so I figured I'd get something that's Catholic. And the interesting thing is the 12 days of Christmas, that song. You guys are all familiar with that song.
Yeah.
You just, mentioned a lot of different movies. I was watching the show, and you guys mentioned a lot of different movies. So here, the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, believe it or not, was a song that was in code. It's actually in code.
Okay.
And the reason for that is between 1558 and 1829 in England, it started with the Scottish Reform, and then the British took over. And one of the reasons a lot of people left and came to America for free expression of the religion, but the Catholics were not allowed to practice. So what they did was to teach the kids about Catholicism, they created the 12 Days of Christmas.
Wow.
So the partridge in a pear tree is Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Now, why the partridge? Well, it seems that the bird, the partridge, will sacrifice, is willing to
Yeah, we're losing
sacrifice her life for her chicks, for her babies.
He's still
So
alive.
they used the
Now it's went
partridge as. You got me?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys listening?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay. So now the two turtle doves, I'm going to go through it real quick. The two turtle doves are the Old Testament and the New Testament. The three French hens are faith, hope, and love. The four calling birds are the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the Gospels. 5 golden rings are the first 5 books of the Old Testament. 6 geese a laying are the 6 days of creation.
Wow.
7 swans are swimming are the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit: prophecy, serving, teaching, exhortation, giving, leading, and mercy. The 8 maids of milking are the 8 beatitudes from Jesus Christ's Sermon on the Mount.
Wow.
The 9 ladies dancing are the fruits of the Spirit in Galatians, which are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The 10 lords of leaping are the 10 commandments. 11 pipers piping are the 11 faithful disciples. And the 12 drummers drumming are the 12 points of the Apostles' Creed.
Wow.
And there you have it.
Wow.
Look
Wow,
at
that's
that.
good. Come on, that's good. Where'd you find all this information? How'd you get all that?
Google.
Google.
It's funny. It's funny because I don't actually go looking for stuff. It's like I'm led by the Holy Spirit sometimes. And the song, started playing, the 12, So I said, let me see what, let me research this song a little bit. And I find on, vox.com, they had this big explanation about the 12 days of Christmas. So
Wow.
that's how I came about.
Nice.
I
job.
never knew that at all. You
Neither
never
did
cease
I.
to amaze me, Doc.
Yep.
The stuff you come
Yeah.
up with. Now you didn't just make that up, right?
No, I I didn't make it up. You can go online. You can go to Google and type in the meaning or the code behind the 12 Days of Christmas, the song.
Who actually
and
wrote
find
it,
that
Doc?
information.
Who wrote it? Do you know?
I don't actually know who wrote it, but you know what my guess would be? Because it was written in English. It's probably
Led Zeppelin.
It was probably some Irish fella, because the Irish
Led fella.
were always Catholic, and one of the reasons why the Irish and the British were always at war, because it was basically a religious one. So my guess would be that the Irish were someone in Ireland may have come up with that song, because it was written in English originally.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right, so guys, listen. I'm grateful that Freddie let me call in, because I did want to share that. But more importantly, I wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas for you and your family.
Merry Christmas, Doc.
For everybody that's listening, the audience, and enjoy your Christmas and New Year's and our little brief vacation until we come back. And hopefully, we all stay healthy and COVID has come to an end.
Wow.
Thanks,
And
Doc.
God bless you all, guys.
Merry
God bless
Christmas.
you.
Thanks,
Doc.
Doc.
The
God
Doc,
bless Doc.
everybody.
Take care. Good
The
night.
Doc. Listen, I just got to know, it must be snowing pretty rough out there. Jumper Gennaro ran into a problem, but he went into plan B, so he'll be here as soon as he
What's
can.
plan B?
I don't know.
He's got the
He didn't-
sled.
Maybe-
Jumped out of the car. and
Maybe he
was-
called Santa to come get him. I don't know.
Ah, the